I am so glad you dropped by to see me today. My name is Marlene McPherson, and I want to show you one of the top 5 things that I have in my family's kitchen. It's Philadelphia cream cheese. And I use the light variety. Why? For 1 tablespoon, it's less than 30 calories. And there's 44% fewer calories in this cream cheese as well. So, and why am I concerned about that today? Well, because Philadelphia cream cheese, like I said, is so versatile. I'm going to show you one of my favorite side dishes, and I'm using kale. Kale is such a great produce that we have to get into our diet. It's a superfood. And what I've been doing while I was waiting for you is I've just been pulling it off the vein. This is what I call the vein. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to clean that off. You want to wash it, and then you just want to basically pull it down, clean it off, and you've got your kale all ready to go. It does not look good. Actually, it looks healthy for you. So we're going to get started. I'm going to actually show you how I get it all ready for the saute pan, and then I'm going to show you my final version. So this is so easy. You have to try this. So I've got my kale. I washed it up as I mentioned. Just going to put this aside. And what I'm going to do is I actually went ahead and chopped the shallots. I love shallots. They're so mild in flavor compared to the onions. But before I do that, I almost forgot my good friend olive oil. So olive oil is going to take a couple of laps of the pan. She's actually a really good runner. So she's going to go scoot around here. That's my girl. And then what we're going to do is I've actually got shallots and garlic. I've got 2 cloves of garlic here, but you know, girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. It's all about flavor, not the fat. So I've got that. And the other thing I love is cherry tomatoes. I so love my cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to put them in. I've just sliced them in half. Doesn't really matter if they're larger, you know, go another round with your knife. And I've got those in there. Now those are going to go in. They're going to saute for a few minutes. And then I'm going to hit it back with my wonderful superfood kale. Then I'm going to show you how I bring it together with Philly. Philly's the pièce de résistance on this. So let me put this aside, and I'm going to show you what I did. So I grabbed my stovetop and I cooked this for actually only 5 minutes. I've cooked it down, and then what I did is I took my Philadelphia cream cheese, and while it was hot, I've got my garlic, I've got my onions, I've got my kale, I've got my little tomatoes going in there. I hit it with my broth. Chicken broth, vegetarian broth, doesn't matter, beef broth. I just happen to have beef broth today. And I hit it with that. Pan went to a sizzle, and then I added in my Philadelphia cream cheese. And oh my, what a wonderful combination this makes. And see, what's happening here is it's making a sauce. It's making a wonderful, wonderful sauce. And here's how we need to finish it off. Let me get the ducks cleared here a bit. I've got a little bit of kosher salt, sea salt actually, and kosher salt. One or the other is what I use in my kitchen. A little bit of granulated pepper. And then what I love to do, I'm going to take this lemon, I'm going to let it go for a little roll here. And there's nothing like taking a dish like this that's actually all prepared and just adding a squeeze or a hint of lemon. Look at the green of the kale. It's still vibrant. The tomatoes are vibrant. And it's looking so wonderful. So let me just give that a final stir. You may find that by doing this, you want to whisk it a little bit on the stove top, but what you've got is really a wonderful, wonderful sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plate this up for you so you can see how it comes together. And like I said, in my kitchen, I can't live without Philadelphia cream cheese. I can't live without cream cheese in my house, because what can go from a dessert to an appetizer to a side dish to a main? So here you go. Here's my wonderful version of kale. Healthy, good for you. And by the way, it took less than 5 minutes. So I hope you'll come back, join me, come in, stop in for a tea, and I'm going to show you what else I can do with Philadelphia cream cheese. Stay tuned. Okay, I think I did it.
Okay.